One of the biggest problems teens will face is peer pressure. Many teens have high ideals, but sticking to them isn't easy. Peer pressure occurs when a person or group wants you to change your attitude or behavior to conform to theirs. People of character are self-disciplined. They refuse to yield to peer pressure. Let's say you're at a concert, and a friend pulls out a bottle of liquor, and the bottle is passed around, and all your friends take a sip. The bottle is passed to you. You don't drink, and you don't want to start. Do you stand by your convictions and pass the bottle and risk being ridiculed, or do you take a sip? Maybe it's another situation where your friends are urging you to smoke, take a pill to get high, do drugs, cheat on a test, skip school, or engage in sexual activities. You don't want to be isolated from friends and be the oddball. But you also don't want to end up doing things that deep inside you know are wrong. It's a battle everyone faces. Many take the easy road and imitate those around them. They want to be cool and fit in. In reality, those yielding to peer pressure are the weaklings, the crowd pleasers, without any backbone. They lack the inner courage and strength to say no. The Houston Chronicle reported about teenagers, quote, "The words of an old proverb," and this is the proverb, "tell me who you walk with and I'll tell you who you are," that's the end of quote of that proverb, gained new meaning on Thursday with the release of a national study showing that teenagers whose friends were sexually active were more likely to smoke, drink, or use illegal drugs. And I'm still quoting, teenagers who reported that at least half of their friends were sexually active were, and listen to this, 31 times likelier to get drunk, 5.5 times likelier to smoke, and 22.5 times likelier to have tried marijuana, according to the study released by the National Center of Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University, end of quote. The type of friends you choose can have a serious effect on your future. One of the biggest battles teens face is sexual peer pressure. It's such a big issue that I wrote the book, Sex. If you're scared of the truth, don't read this. I report about a survey where hundreds of 6th to 9th graders were asked why they were having sex. Over 75% said to fit in or to be cool. Only one student said because I'm in love. The excuse the students gave for having sex was to fit in or to be cool is just another way of saying I yielded to peer pressure. What many teens don't realize is the severe risk of getting a sexually transmitted disease, STD, that can result in a lifetime of suffering and even lead to an early death. The intelligent decision is to be firmly committed to sexual abstinence until marriage. Teens need to develop the ability to say a strong no to peer pressure. What they need is courage. Courage that's not afraid to stand up for one's belief. Courage that's willing to be different and ridiculed. Courage that's willing to stand alone. Is it easy? No, you wouldn't need courage if it was a simple thing to do. But courageous individuals are willing to stand up tall and straight for what's right. The reward? They'll reap a lifetime of benefits. In contrast, many teens will pay a high price for their foolish decisions to yield to alcohol, drugs, and sex. The key to not getting into destructive habits is not to take the first step in yielding to peer pressure. So be courageous, be strong, and be willing to say no for what you believe in.